Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be talking about how to find square roots within seconds. Now, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure to do that and hit the bell icon right next to it. Let's begin this video. Content in this video. You'll learn what square roots are, how to find square roots, and some other techniques relating to square roots like squaring numbers. What are square roots? Many mathematical operations have an inverse or opposite operation. Subtraction is the opposite of addition. Division is the opposite of multiplication, and so on. And as in this lesson, square roots are the opposite of squaring numbers. So before I tell you how to find square roots, I need to tell you how to square numbers. Squaring numbers. To square a number means to multiply it by itself. Let's look at an example. What's 3 squared? Well, since to square a number means to multiply it by itself, 3 squared would mean 3 times 3. And 3 times 3 is 9. So 9 is the answer. Let's try some questions now. What is 9 squared? Remember, to square means to multiply by itself. So 9 times 9 is equal to 81. 12 squared. Even though 12 is a 2-digit number, the process is still the same. 12 times 12 is 144. What is 2 squared? Well, 2 squared is equal to 4, and as you all know, 2 plus 2 is also 4, and 2 squared is also 4. This is not a technique that does not work in most cases. 2 is one of the very few cases that it actually works in. If you want to know more about how to square numbers, check out KhanAcademy.com. If you would like to do more math with squaring numbers, then check out my patterns in modular arithmetic video. The link will be down in the description box. Make sure to check it out. What about negative numbers? When we square a negative number, we get a positive outcome in this case. So here we have negative 5 in parentheses squared. That's 25. So the answer to this question is 25. Let's look at another example. Negative 5 squared is equal to negative 25. That's because negative 5 squared also means 5 squared in parentheses and the negative outside. So no matter what you put inside of the parentheses, the negative is always going to be there. How to find square roots? The square root of a number, in this case n, written with that symbol, is a number that results in n when multiplied by itself. For example, square root 100 is equal to 10 because 10 times 10, or 10 squared, is 100. See why I said you needed to know what square numbers are first? Memorizing this chart is going to help you in your math, but there's no guarantee that you will always be asked small numbers. So the next few minutes, let's talk about how to find hard square roots. Square root of 2,282. Well, here we have 2,282. And the next step, according to this, is 22.82 times 100. Now, if you multiply this out, 22.82 times 100 actually is the same thing as this. And the square root here is to all of this. Now, in the beginning, remember how I said square roots and squaring numbers are opposites? Since root 100 is equal to 10, we simplified that to 10. So now it would only be until that. 22.82, the square of 22.82 would be between 4 square, which is 16, and 5 square, which is 25. So next we have to divide. On top of the fraction bar goes a number you're trying to find the square root of and your least value. On the bottom goes the two values that you have. So if you divide this out, it equals to 7.9, 7 over 9, or 0.77. 4 plus 0.77 is equal to 4.77, and 4.77 times 10 is equal to 47.7. Now, the reason you're multiplying by 10 is because here you promised them that you would multiply by 10 at the end. So that's what you're doing. 4.77 would be an invalid answer. 47.7 would be the correct answer. Let's go on now. What is the square root of 8,722? Well, 8,722 is also the same thing as 87.22 times 100. And as before, we can simplify that down to 10. So the square root would only be until there. 87.22 is in between 9 squared, which is 81, and 10 squared, which is 100. On top of the fraction bar goes the number you're trying to find the square root of and your least value. On the bottom goes both your values, but the one that's higher goes first. So that is equal to 6 over 18, which is equal to 0.33. Now we add this 9. We add the 9 because that is our least value. 9 squared is going to be our least value, so you have to add this 9. 9 plus 0.33 is equal to 9.33. And as I said, we have to take this 10 and multiply it over here. So 9.33 times 10 is equal to 93.33. It's your turn, guys. What is the square root of 1,296? Answer in the comments down below, and we will go over this question in the next video. Don't cheat by using a calculator, guys. This is it for today, and I hope you learned something new. If you did, please hit the subscribe button and share it to any other people you know. And don't forget to give it a like. Bye, guys. I'll see you in the next one.